What is up, everybody? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. There are so many questions that I need to answer. A couple weeks ago, we decided that we're gonna come back to YouTube. We're gonna start making videos again about our Barndominium build, our family of 9, yes, we have 7 kids, and our crazy journey so far. In this video, I will be doing a Barndominium tour of everything so far, so stick around for that. But first, let me answer a couple questions. So when I re-downloaded everything to start making YouTube videos again, I started going through the comments, and there were some pretty funny ones. People were asking, what happened to this family? Did they get a divorce? Clearly someone had an affair. Maybe somebody died. Maybe they couldn't afford to finish the house, so they just stopped making content. None of those are true, you guys. The truth of the matter is, my husband, myself, and our 7 children lived in a 30-foot camper for 2 years inside our garage, which I'll show you in a moment. I just didn't have the energy and the mental health to make YouTube videos anymore. At the time, TikTok became a big deal, and it was so much easier for me to make a quick 1-minute video about progress on the house than it was for me to make a full YouTube vlog, so I just quit doing it. And honestly, looking back at it, I probably should have made a YouTube explanation video. But to be honest, I didn't really know that people cared. We started our YouTube channel because my husband John was a logger and he had a giant YouTube channel. It's called That Chipper Guy. It's still here on YouTube. Since he's not a logger, he hasn't been making videos. But back in the day, when he was making videos and we blended our families together, we made a family channel, and that's how we got this That Chipper Bunch channel. Now we have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, and we're doing very well on all those platforms. So I figured, why not hop back onto YouTube? So just to clarify, we're fine. We've still been building this Barndominium since we broke ground in September of 2022. Now let me tell you our story, because I need to back up a little bit. Just in case you didn't see our prior YouTube videos from 2 years ago, I'm gonna go ahead and explain everything. So back in 2019, my husband and I got married. We had a combined 6 children, and then after we got married, we decided to have one together. We knew that the home we were living in at that time was not big enough to fit all of us, so we needed to either add on to that house or build something bigger. We had heard about Barndominium builds here on YouTube from a whole bunch of other creators, and we thought, that looks really cool. I think we could do something like that. So that's exactly what we started doing. We had sold my husband's house, and then we took the equity that we had from that house and started putting the plans together to build this house. That was in 2019. Well, we were supposed to break ground in March of 2020, but we all know what happened then. And everything got shut down. We couldn't find builders to build the house. We couldn't get the lumber we needed. We couldn't get anything. So we had this 5 acres here and nothing to do with it. Now, since I still had my house from before we got married, we ended up moving into that, hoping to only be there for about 6 months, which ended up turning into 2 years. Now, here's the problem with that. I, as a single mom, had bought that house on a land contract, with the exception, after 2 years, I would pay off the owners of the house and get a mortgage. Well, that's not exactly how things went. After that 2 years was up, it was COVID. We were stuck inside. I wasn't working. John was trying to do the best as he could working. It was just a whole bunch of a mess. We had already had plans to start building this. We thought, we don't need to get a mortgage on that house. We'll just sell it, and then we'll get the people paid off, and we'll be good to go. But here was the problem. All we had at that time when I sold that house was a frame. There was no walls, there was no 2x4s, there was no upstairs yet. It was literally just a 40 by 100 empty building that had a garage on one side and the house on this side. There was no plumbing, no electricity, nothing. We sold that house, and then we had no choice but to move ourselves and our 7 children into a camper in our garage. Now, I can probably guess that a lot of you have questions. Well, it's been 3 years since you broke ground. Why the heck is it still not done? And that's a very valid question. Let me explain it to you. We had equity from John's house that we sold and my house that we sold to put in to building this house. Once we decided to break ground, we used up all the equity that we had from our prior homes into just building the frame, pouring the concrete, getting the excavating done for a driveway, because building materials had skyrocketed in price. When we priced out this whole house, we were gonna finish at about $175,000. $75,000. Today, 3 years later, year to date, we're at $225,000. Since my husband and I both became self-employed at the end of 2020, they told us that in order to get a mortgage to build the rest of our house, we would have to have 2 years of self-employment taxes. That meant that we had no other choice but to start building this house with cash, money that we had left over after our bills were paid month by month. We didn't hire anybody to come inside and do anything other than an electrician. John did everything himself. Being in the camper was so stressful, but we've made it this far. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, if you broke ground in 2022, then that means that your 2 years of self-employment income is up, because in 2024, that would have given us the 2 years. And you're correct in that. But we decided that since we've already come this far with cash, I'm gonna give you a tour in just a moment. Why go out and get a mortgage with an interest rate and everything when we've come this far on cash? Yeah, we've been very broke, a lot of times. It's been very difficult, but we have a roof over our heads, we have heat, we now have a shower and toilets, and everything is going okay. It's been a process, but day by day, dollar by dollar, board by board, we're gonna get this sucker. This is the camper that we lived in for 2 years. And this is the chaos. So at the time when we did move into our camper, we didn't have any of this insulation. There was nothing on the ceiling. It was absolutely freezing out here in the winter, but we moved our family into this camper because we had no other choice. We were showering at my sister's and my grandparents. We went to the laundry once a week to do laundry, and I'm talking 10 baskets of laundry a week. It was horrible, okay? It was so bad on my mental health. It was so bad on everyone's mental health. Let's go in and do a barnominium. Starting out, this is our garage. It's nothing fancy, but it works great. So we have in-floor heat. John, back before we poured the concrete, put in all the PEX throughout the floor. Those orange PEX run through the concrete and they're each on their own zone, and that is what heats our house. This outdoor wood boiler that gets filled twice a day, and then that heats up the water that runs through the pipes inside the house under the floor to heat. Eventually, our goal is to get the camper out of here so that we can not only park in here, but have it as a hangout place, maybe have a little basketball area, maybe a pool table, something fun for the kids, because this floor is actually heated as well, even though right now it is turned off because we're not using it. Now let's go into, as you'll notice, we went with extra wide hallways. This is a 6-foot hallway from this wall to this wall. And we have the extra large door here as well. And that is so that we can get furniture in and out with no problem. And if there's ever a time when we're in a wheelchair, well, there you go. We can fit through it nice and easy. On the left, this is just a closet. We have some miscellaneous storage in there right now. And then on the right, this will eventually be closed up, but this is our piping for the showers. You could see all that PVC there because this is still not finished area. We still need to complete the ceiling here in the hallway. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna go with for that yet. We've talked about a few different things, but it's gonna look rustic. The whole house, we're going with a really rustic, fun vibe for this. To the left here is bedroom number 1. This is actually Ridley's bedroom, but right now, John and I are using it as our bedroom. And Ridley does sleep with us, so he's just in here too. Eventually, our master bedroom will be here when it's finished, but for right now, this is what we're using. We went with a very rustic burnt orange color here, and then some different tans on here. These windows are already trimmed. The closet's trimmed, although we do need closet doors still. We've got the ceiling fan, and then my dresser's just hanging out right here for now. So this is bedroom number 1. Now down the hall is that master bedroom. This is not completed yet, but we do have some paint on the wall. We still need to seal the concrete. We're either gonna do like an acid stain on this concrete, all the concrete downstairs, or maybe we'll do like some sort of epoxy. We don't know yet, we're not there. But on this back wall, we are gonna do an accent wall. I'm still debating between shiplap and barnwood, but it's gonna be a very rustic vibe and I'm really excited about it. This is actually quite a large master bedroom. So we're thinking maybe a little electric fireplace right here, maybe a little couch or something. We'll see when we get there. It's got a huge master closet right over here, which we're using for storage. And then we have our electrical panel in here. Eventually there will be drywall there. We're just trying to get everything finished up electrical wise before we put that in. And then if you make your way over to here, you have the master bathroom. We do come in here to use the bathroom and the vanity. We brush our teeth in here, do our hair in here, all of that. Now, because John lays tile for a living now, this whole entire wall will be all tile. And then we'll have a 6x6 shower here, which you can already see he started on the curdy board and getting the backing up. There will be shower heads where all these little yellow pipes are. And then a waterfall will be right here where the bench is here, like a waterfall for when I'm like shaving my legs and stuff. You'll have shower heads here, handhelds. You'll have a rain one up there. It's gonna be super, super cool. Then you've got a closet right over here, just a secondary closet. And then eventually right here, there will be a bathtub. And I'm really excited for that because I love a good bath. So it'll kind of be like a big wet room bathroom. When we're able to start working on that again and getting that tile shower done, I will definitely update you guys with a video. Huge shout out to Schluter Systems. They reached out to us and sent us all the materials we need to complete this tile in this bathroom, as well as the next bathroom that I'm gonna show you. So definitely look out for Schluter Systems. They're amazing. Across from the master bedroom is one of my favorite places in the house so far, and that is our laundry room. This is the GE Profile washer and dryer sets. There are 2 washers and there's 2 dryers. If you have not been following along on our TikTok, you don't know this, but ABC Warehouse, which is a family-owned furniture appliance company in Michigan, reached out to us. They heard our story and they gave us these washer and dryer sets. We are so grateful to not have to take those 10 laundry baskets every single week to the laundromat and try and get laundry done. It was costing us so much money to go. They just changed our lives by donating these washer and dryer sets to us. There has not been a day since we got these that I have not done laundry. As soon as they installed these, we went out and we bought this butcher board right from Home Depot. I stained it and we put it up just so I would have something to fold clothes on. Eventually there will be cabinets in here. There will be another countertop that goes along this wall. We'll have like a bar so that we can hang clothes. It's gonna be amazing, but this is where we're at so far with the laundry room, and I absolutely love it. Now next to the laundry room right here, this will eventually have a push barn door on it, but this is our pantry. We'll have cabinets, we'll have cupboard space, we'll have countertops, and we'll be able to have different things in there like food and appliances, stuff so it's not sitting on our counter. So that'll be great. Across from there, this is our other bathroom. Right now, we have everything stored in here from Schluter, as I mentioned earlier. There will eventually be a tile shower right along that wall. And then of course, you'll have the toilet right over here and then a vanity over here. So that's gonna be amazing. Big tile shower. Heading out of that bathroom, you've got another pantry over here, which is just underneath our stairs. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with this closet yet. It was just wasted space, so we decided we'll figure out something to do with it. Maybe it'll be a drink closet. Maybe it'll be like a place to put my brooms and mops and stuff like that. We'll see as we get there. Now we're walking out into our kitchen. Now, everything that you see right here is a completely temporary setup. We do not currently have the cash to get the kitchen cabinets and the countertops. So since we are fully heated, fully insulated, and we've got walls, we decided that we were gonna put a little makeshift kitchen in here. John built me this beautiful island one day after work so that I had a place to prepare meals and a little bit of storage underneath to keep different things. We only have a mini fridge out here right now, but you may have noticed that back in the garage, there is a full-size fridge and a full-size freezer. So we kind of just keep the necessities over here and then go back and forth. Just now got this. So these cupboards were on Facebook Marketplace and it already had the countertop. So then John just cut a hole and got me a kitchen sink. Now this kitchen sink is also from Facebook Marketplace. And then the faucet someone sent us off our Amazon wish list. Shout out and thank you to them. Now obviously we have fold-out tables here to hold our air fryer, our microwave, and then a little pantry cupboard there to hold the plates and the spoons and the bowls and all of that. Eventually, there will be counter space here with cupboards underneath. There will be a big island. You can see it taped off here on the floor. It'll be quite large. We'll have the refrigerator where that pantry is, a flat top induction stove top here, and then double ovens in the corners. We're going with the cafe line from GE. It's going to be stunning. So eventually we will have a real kitchen, but this works perfectly for us right now and we're so happy with it. Moving on, we have these beautiful 8 gable end windows, which are one of my favorite things in the entire house. When we had a vision for this house, I said I want a lot of natural light, and that is exactly what I got. And it is absolutely beautiful. We love to watch the sunsets. You can't really see it from here, but over there, that's all the lake that we live across from. So beautiful to see the lake. And then obviously we'll have some sort of kitchen table here where we can all sit as a family and eat dinner. Then we have our living room here. Look at the tiny TV we have mounted right now. Eventually we'll have a big 98-inch TV, compliments of, again, ABC Warehouse. Right up there on that wall, we're gonna put a little electric fireplace down there. We'll have furniture, again, thank you to ABC Warehouse. And then we'll have like an area to hang out as a family. We still have lots of tools and stuff sitting here, so don't mind any of that. Now, one thing that everybody had mixed emotions about is our ceiling, but I love it. I told John I want a rustic steel ceiling. I told him we need to find something that used to be on someone's barn and ask if we can buy it to put up as our ceiling, and that's exactly what we found and exactly what we did, and I could not be more happy about it. This is galvanized steel that used to be on top of a barn. It's completely rusted out and it looks phenomenal. And you guys will see the vision really come to life once we have paint on the walls and decorations. It's gonna be amazing. Now let's talk about the stairs. So the stairs are completely unfinished right now. Hopefully we are getting a railing soon because it is a hazard and we are very aware of that. Many people have asked, why is there this big gap between the wall and the stairs? Well, we decided we're going to put in a custom built slide. So everybody's anxious to see that, but honestly, it'll probably be one of the last things that we do because it's not a necessity and we have a lot of other things we need to get done first. When it comes to the stair railing, I really want to do rebar that kind of goes vertical, and then it'll have like a wooden banister and a railing all the way around the little loft area up there. And then we want to do some type of dark wood, which we did stain a little bit on this one to see it on each step. And then we'll put that galvanized steel right up here. So that's going to be coming very soon. Hopefully the sooner the better, but that's where we're at with the stairs. So let's go up and I'll show you what's happening. Now the upstairs is pretty much finished. We wanted to get this done before Christmas and we were able to do that. We got to have Christmas, which our little cactus tree is still up, for the first time in 3 years. The last 2 years of Christmases, we had to rent Airbnbs. So this is the kids' loft area. We kind of went with like a movie theater vibe up here. We do still have to paint this header. It's not gonna stay white. We're gonna paint that black, and then we need to finish the top here of this half wall. But the kids have a nice little hangout space. They'll have their own TV up here. They've got a little video game set up that they can play. They have their own little couch and rug and just somewhere that they can hang out with friends and stuff when the friends come over. Now, just a little forewarning, we have 6 kids with bedrooms up here. We have our 2 oldest girls in this bedroom here, and the 2 boys are in this bedroom back here, and then our 2 youngest girls are in the bedroom right over here. They have been living in them for over a month now, so they're not the cleanest. Just bear with me here. I'm gonna show you how awesome these bedrooms are though. And mind you, John did all of this by himself. He did all the drywall. He did all the ceiling, this entire ceiling. He did all the flooring. He did everything. And we could not be more grateful. So let's. All right, bedroom number 1. So this is Liberty and Macy's room. They've got a dresser. They've got a closet with John built some custom cubbies for them, a little vanity, and in my opinion, they have the best view outside of the whole barn, all the animals, and the beautiful sky. So I just love the view from this room. Up next, we have the boys' bedroom, a little bit darker in here, but they have got both of their beds. We've got a beanbag in here. They have a closet also with a cutout that John built, which is super cool. A dresser, Just really nice. This room is completely finished from top to bottom. It's just beautiful. This is our upstairs bathroom. This is actually the first room in the house that we finished because we needed a shower. And that shower has been incredible. We've got a vanity in here, we've got the toilet, and then we have this beautiful accent wall with wallpaper. This is like my favorite spot in the whole house just because it looks so beautiful. I love the wallpaper so much. We ordered that from wallblush.com. Amazing wallpapers, absolutely beautiful. I love this space so much. I cannot wait to be able to decorate more things in the house. John did the flooring. I think it looks beautiful. It's a really light wood color and I just love it. Now moving along, the last bedroom is our two oldest girls' bedrooms. Teenage girls, you know how they are. We've got Brooklyn's bed over here. We've got Bailey's area over here. They have a dresser, a giant mirror. They have their closet with all their inserts. And this room is just spectacular. Again, this room is finished from top to bottom, and I just love the way it turned out. It's so beautiful. The floors are amazing. The colors are amazing. It's just turned out really beautiful, and we're so excited that the kids now have spaces of their own because it was really hard to live in a camper for 2 years where our kids didn't get to have friends over and they didn't get to have birthday parties and stuff because we just didn't have the room to host things. So there you have it, a full barnominium tour of where we're at right now. I promise you guys that we will keep making videos here on YouTube of daily life with 7 kids, building a house, living in this barnominium, building the barnominium with cash, farming, everything that our family does. We'll start updating you guys, and we apologize again for being MIA for 2 years. It just didn't work out for us, but we're very happy to be back and we're very happy to have you here. Thanks for hanging out with me today.